Back to my story today on the Gordie Howe Bridge. The Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority held its quarterly public meeting on the progress on the Gordie Howe Bridge. And I pressed its Chief Relations Officer, Heather Grondin, for the information everyone wants. When is the bridge opening?
Yeah, we receive a lot of questions asking when the bridge is going to open to traffic. We're continuing to make progress and anticipate to open this spring.
Okay, we are in the spring though. We're thinking like days, weeks, months?
This spring.
What are we working on right now?
Yeah, so major construction is complete across all 4 of our components of our project. Our main focus right now is testing and commissioning. And by that I mean testing all of our systems.
Kimberly Earle works in the Delray neighborhood and is looking forward to the Gordie Howe Bridge debut. What you've seen happen in the neighborhood as this bridge has been built?
Well, they did do more construction work for us, the sidewalks and putting bike lanes in the park. It's getting better.
I also ran into Amarani Dennis.
I work at Black Horse Cantina on Jefferson.
And how have you seen the neighborhood change as the bridge has gone up?
We've had an influx of customers coming in here, truck drivers, tourists, cyclists. We got this is turning out to be a cycling route, especially with the curbs and the streets being worked down.
One of those new customers has been Philip Saud.
The construction workers for sure gave this place a shot in the arm.
Yeah.
Big increase in business, and I think they're hoping that once the bridge opens, it'll continue like that.
He says he's been working on the bridge
Since 2019. Okay. I'm the lead commissioning provider for the project, so we're testing all of the mechanical and electrical systems for the bridge.
So naturally, I had to take a shot.
You might have some insight. People are wondering, when's it going to open? Do you have any
I can't share, and we actually don't know either. They're waiting for us to finish our testing.
Yeah.
We're being diligent about getting it done, but we also need to be thorough.
Yeah.
So we don't have a projected end date yet. Should be soon.
Though, as its launch date keeps moving back, so does his retirement.
Now to the bridge battle.
And the potential fallout from a threat from President Trump to delay the opening of the Gordie Howe International Bridge.
A new report from the Anderson Economic Group shows a delay in opening the bridge that was paid for by Canada could cost up to $7 million per week. It would also impact our auto industry dramatically.
Today, 7 News Detroit anchor Simon Shakett hit the streets, hearing from commercial truck drivers and talking with an expert about what's at stake.
Commercial truck drivers we talked to had a lot to say about the potential for delays to the opening of the new Gordie Howe International Bridge. We also reached out to the owners of the Ambassador Bridge. Do you want to see that bridge open as soon as possible?
SAP.
What would a delay of the bridge opening represent for you?
It's very hard for us right now. It's a heavy traffic, construction everywhere.
On the streets of Southwest Detroit, where each day thousands of truck drivers pull off and onto the Ambassador Bridge, truckers like Toma Kuhl are stressing how great of an impact a new bridge between the U.S. and Canada would have, and products being driven both ways touch us all in a wide range of ways. What kind of products are you driving back and forth?
Everything, robots.
Food, fruits, vegetables. Mainly salt, limestone, sand.
How do you feel about President Trump saying he may delay the opening of the Gordie Howe Bridge?
I think he's a smart man. He knows what's going on. He's a businessman.
For years, owners of the Ambassador Bridge have spent millions to campaign against the opening of a second span. For more context, I called and visited them to ask about alleged conversations had with the Commerce Secretary this week, aimed at delaying the bridge opening, and I'm still awaiting a response.
Our estimates are that you have unavoidable costs between $6 and $7 million every week.
I also talked with Patrick Anderson with Anderson Economic Group, who just released a new report stating delays could slow trade and hurt both sides. What would a delay represent?
It's a setback for a lot of the auto industry that's been anticipating this. And to some degree for taxpayers, particularly in Canada, that have been financing it.
Under construction since 2018, the new bridge is already delayed, and the president has cited what he calls boycotts on U.S.-made liquor and Canadian trade talks with China as cause for further delay. Anderson says the toll of all this is hard to overstate, and he hopes more delays can be avoided as an official opening date remains unknown.
There is no date yet for the bridge, so nothing has been lost yet. Of course, everyone involved knows that there are some significant trade frictions right now between the U.S. and Canada.
Truck drivers tell us there is just so much at stake that we'll be closely monitoring to find out exactly when the new Gordie Howe International Bridge will open exactly. From Southwest Detroit, Simon Shakett, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Simon, thank you so much.